Good morning, everyone. I think we've had breakfast. Sio? I mean, I came with so much energy. Sahi, naambia good morning. You're just like, morning. Good morning. I hope everyone is doing well. And I'm not good with speeches, but before I go into my speech, I think I want to take this opportunity to thank His Excellency President Uhuru Kenyatta for appointing me as the youngest Chief Administrative Secretary in his cabinet. Not only am I the youngest, I'm also a woman. Not only am I a woman, I'm also a youth. Not only am I a youth, I come from a marginalized community. So if that doesn't say, mimi ni Mkenya, and His Excellency Uhuru Kenyatta believes in Kenyans, I don't know what is. So let's give him a round of applause, please. Because it is important for all of us to understand. I just realized I need to go to the gym. I just danced a bit and pumzi ziko juu. But we blame Corona, The reason why I mentioned these things, it's because what you see, this is Kenya. Kenya is so many faces. Kenya is so many people, so many sizes. And as you can see, if you're smart enough, you'll know I'm wearing the flag. My dress is actually the flag of the country, including the black that is here. And so, being so young, being appointed at the age of 29, and being given such a big docket like ICT, Innovation and Youth Affairs, and not even having a political background, and still being able to sit in that office, now it's my third year, I think this shows that Kenya is safe. It shows that the coming years are safe. And so we should never allow a gap of 6 months to destroy what this beautiful country has for us. And so I'm very privileged and very honored, and I'm thankful to Nation Media Group for actually inviting me and to be a chief guest. Because you'll remember my face. My face is, you cannot forget my face. Not because I'm pretty, because I'm very beautiful. I'm very beautiful. But because I walk with integrity. I walk with pride of being a Kenyan. And I walk with a responsibility that I know if I don't advocate and if I don't talk to young people and young women who are the most vulnerable when it comes to elections and campaigns, then I wouldn't have done my country justice. And so, ladies and gentlemen, that is my opening speech as I now indulge and engage. As I say it again, I'm very honored to be here. I believe the efforts of Nation Media Group are really important. And I do hope I will not only be your chief guest, but throughout these 6 months that you're doing different campaigns, I will be part of those vans. And I will go to every county and every place that you're going to. And we will work. And I will take my ambassadors, because I have a campaign called Kenya ni Mimi. I have 50 ambassadors from across the country, 47 from different counties, and 3 persons living with disabilities who work voluntarily to tell us what is going on in the different campaigns. So as you can see, I mean business, and Kenya really is my responsibility. Peace and national unity is a key prerequisite. This word usually changanyas my mouth. Prerequisite for the for the realization of the Kenya that we all desire and the national values and principles of governance epitomizing the vision Kenyans have for their nation. The 43 words are the promise we have made to ourselves and the generations to come. National values help us appreciate who we are as a country and embrace each other regardless of tribe, regardless of color, and regardless of region. As we reflect on these values, let us ask ourselves as citizens, leaders in the public and private sector as well, how much are we paying heed to these values and principles in our personal conduct? Kenya continues to do extraordinary things that show that the flame of our national spirit burns brighter every day. We all know of citizens, both men and women, in various disciplines who keep the flag of Kenya flying high, bringing glory to our nation. Our entrepreneurs and business leaders in the private sectors are driving forward our economy, which I'm proud to say remains one of the largest and most vibrant on the continent. These Kenyans remind us what we could achieve. If we remain true to our national values, let us acknowledge all those who serve in whatever capacity, who uphold our values and our way of life, who defer to what is right, who show our diversity is an asset, and all those who have paid the ultimate price to secure our freedoms and our way of life. A united Kenya has tremendous potential for growth and development. Indeed, Kenya is not a collection of tribes who have to live, is a collection of tribes who have to live together. Kenya is one, assembled by divine providence and held together for the last 50 years by our common bond and belief in a brighter future for us and our children. Without unity, we shall neither progress nor stand. Our shared aim is to end ethnic tension and rivalry, to unite all our citizens. Honestly, I dream of a Kenya where we will not only be proud of our diverse heritage and cultures, but we'll also be proud and unite around our common aspirations. Ladies and gentlemen, I am glad to note that this initiative, Mimi in Kenya, resonates with the pillar of values and national cohesion under the Kenya ni Mimi campaign, which is spearheaded by our ministry. The good news about the Kenya ni Mimi campaign, it was launched just 11 months after His Excellency the President appointed me as the youngest Chief Administrative Secretary. So you can see, Kenya ni Mimi means the responsibility of this country lies with each and every one of you. Now, Mimi ni Mkenya helps you identify that you have no other option, that you did not choose to be born as a Kenyan, but you are Kenya, and Kenya is your responsibilities. So distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, as we are aware, Kenya will conduct its general elections in August this year. Elections are nothing new to Kenya. We are one of a few African countries that have regular elections since independence without fail. We are an icon of democracy, a bastion of freedom, a haven of safety where freedom of expression flourishes, but we must be mindful that democracy is a fragile state and we need to utterly protect it. As we approach the polls, I want to remind each Kenyan to exercise tolerance, resilience, uphold peace, and remain united before, during, and after elections. Those seeking political office, we must really stay away from bad utterance. We must stay away from things that will divide Kenya along ethnicity, religion, or any other thing that divides us. The right to choose our leaders is precious, and our Constitution enshrines those rights. We must unite and peacefully elect credible, competent, and honest, I say this again, credible, competent, and honest leaders. On that note, my ministry is pleased to note the robust participation of the youth in these elections, both as a voter and an aspirant. The high turnout of the Kenyan youth who have declared interest for elective seats in the coming elections prove young people in Kenya's desire to lead in decision-making rooms and contribute to the future development and prosperity of our country. I again commend His Excellency the President Uhuru Kenyatta for appointing young Chief Administrative Secretaries who are able to show leadership in young people and are able to show Kenyans that young people really and truly can lead. Ladies and gentlemen, we salute the men and women who made huge sacrifices so that we could enjoy freedom and liberty today. Let us not dishonor the achievements of those who won our freedoms by breaking the unity they established. We must continue marching forward to build a prosperous and strong Kenya. A Kenya that is safe, that is stable, that is secure, A Kenya whose people are united, their ambitions are met, their businesses flourish, and their economy thrives. I call on every Kenyan to enlighten one another that even as we get closer to the elections, Kenya remains one indivisible nation. As the Kenya ni mimi mantra states, Kenya ni mimi, Kenya ni wewe. Na musisahau, Kenya ni sisi sote. So it's our collective and shared responsibilities as citizens to remember that mimi ni Mkenya. We have to embrace the ideas of patriotism, of selflessness as we look towards the future. Let us all believe in ourselves, and let's all have faith that we can make Kenya a peaceful and prosperous nation. And before I end my speech, today I want to speak directly to young people and women in this country. Every time when we go into elections, there are two demographics that fall victim: the young women or the women and the youth. And the reason why this happens is because it's very easy to divide and rule the youth. It is very easy to take up women because we are the best mobilizers. But we always forget that after these few months, as we get into elections, that we still have homes that we need to look at. We always forget that we still have families we need to feed. We always forget that the youth, who are all of us, including myself, we still have a country that we need to go and live and thrive, build our careers, and build the economy. So the next time when you're called for a rally call or when you're called to mobilize, remind yourself and ask yourself, am I doing this to build my nation? Or am I doing this so that I can break someone else, then later I don't have a home and a place to sleep? We need to be peace ambassadors. As chairman has said, all the chairmans and all the other dignitaries have said, Kenya will still remain here. And being in the ministry that really is in charge of young people and being a woman myself, it will be so heartbreaking to see that youth have still not understood that the power lies within ourselves. If today we decide and say, no, we are not going to take a very aggressive path, we want to take a peaceful path, Kenya come August 9th will be very peaceful. So let us be peace ambassadors. Let us unite. Let us not identify ourselves by where we come from, but let us identify ourselves by the blood that flows within ourselves, which obviously is red. And let us remember, as a woman, you grow and you entice and you bring about change. And as a young person, you have the right, and I repeat again, it is your right to make a democratic choice. So as Nation Media launches Mimi Mkenya, I want this to echo to every young person in Kenya to remember that wewe ni Mkenya, lakini kuwa Mkenya halisi lazima uchukue jukumu, uwe mtu wa tahdhima, be someone who is disciplined, and always remember to not allow your leaders to fight with one another. Because 75.1% of Kenya are below the age of 35. We are a youthful nation, so the youth are the ones who can bring change. Kenya ni mimi, Kenya ni wewe, Kenya ni sisi sote, na mimi ni Mkenya halisi. Asante.
Jameni. Jameni, tumpigie makofi katibu mwandamizi CAS ICT Innovation and Youth Affairs Nadia Ahmed.